Last time I was talking about the notes I had, I was talking about the formal training in regards to me and Bella never really actually had to do that because I spent my time training her. But I'll read that part of the notes again. Formal training isn't always what is needed. There are plenty of dog owners like Bella and I who have never been to a formal dog training class. So what are we doing right? We have taken the time to be with our dogs and instruct them, teach them on a daily basis. And I spoke about this once before, that if you want to train your dog, you have to make it a daily habit, daily routine. You go every day, you do 10, 15 minutes of drills. You do them in a positive way. You mix them in with games, because if you mix them with games, it's rewarding for the dog. And almost 99% of the time, it's successful.
Yeah, that girl. Good girl, Bella. Yeah. Yeah, the Palomino.
Another thing that I was speaking about on my notes that I thought was pretty important is that you always, you need to plan ahead and map out what you wish to develop and educate when you're training your dog. So you have a plan ahead of time so that you can correct the errors, you can be focused, be one step ahead of the dog, you can anticipate what the dog's going to do. That has a lot to do with it too. And also, like I spoke about, that you need to learn how to understand and communicate with your dogs from day one, which is really important. As long as there's a communication between you and your dog, it's going to be successful. It just takes time and patience. When your dog, it's going to be successful. It just takes time and patience. But in regarding to planning ahead, I always try to think about the night before, or maybe a couple hours before I take Bella, what I'm going to do for that day and how I'm going to blend it in with the games, what kind of games I'm going to play with her. So I already know what she likes to play. She likes to retrieve sticks. She likes to climb up mountains. But since day one, she loves chasing the sticks and bringing them back. So that's her reward. She loves praise. She's really motivated with food, but when it comes to praise, 110%, she loves it. She gets off on that when I'm being silly and yelling, "Yay, you did good," clapping my hands. She likes that. The hand signals she likes too. She'll follow those 100%. But by planning ahead, you can always come out with a routine so that if you have any issues along the way, you can adjust. You need to make adjustments, you can make those adjustments. Also, Bella's over there now, she's like analyzing everything. But I had mentioned in my notes too that dogs need routine physical and mental exercise and plenty of playtime. Playtime is and game time is what you want to blend in with the training, with the formal training, because then the whole thing becomes part of the game. If it's part of the game and it's not overbearing or too long, I find 10, 15 minutes of the drills and then go back to the games. It kind of works out 100% because it becomes part of the game, and the game is always rewarding for her because that, in her mind, it's playtime. Playtime is fun time. So she's always going to catch on to that drill and think that drill is part of the game and just kind of pick it up, and from there it's a home run, 110%.
See, you did good. There, girl. What is it, Bubble? Bubblehead. You see it? Is it a crocodile? It's coming, Mama. Everything's coming. You on guard duty?
Another thing I was talking about on the notes the other day, basically I was having a hard time with those notes the other day because it was stormy. There was a couple twisters that lifted me totally off the ground, sucked my dog up with me, but we came back down and everything was fine. And then we seen a subway coming around the corner. But the book by Marty Roberts, widely known as The Horse Whisperer, has been titled The Man Who Listens to Horses. Well, reading this book would be good because learning how to communicate with animals on that kind of level, on an energetic level, is really important. making that connection with those animals on that level. It's almost like they're connected to you. It's almost psychic at times. They can read your body language 100% anyway, but when it's connected on an energetic level, it's phenomenal what happens because they just automatically know what to do. For example, Bella's automatically doing the sit at the door now. She just looks at me and just goes right into the sit. And I notice when we're walking around, when I just stop and look at her, she'll just go into the sit. So it's amazing what can happen if you blend those drills in with playtime and you have a connection with the dog on that level. Yeah, there's a lot of people that when they get dogs, and especially puppies can be a little crazy at times. But when you get dogs that have issues or behavioral problems, you want a quick fix, and that it's not for you. Dog training is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix, something that can just get them right out there and obey you like you're the master. That's not going to work like that. It's all about making that big tree. It's a big bumble tree. That'll go. Yeah. You look like a palomino up there. That's good. What I was trying to say here is you need to develop effective strategies and tactics that are positive, not negative, positive, not forceful, positive, playtime, fun time, part of the game plan to help your dog to get the message that you were trying to teach the dog. You need to learn how to communicate with the dog from day one, like I said before, and make that connection. There's a lot of issues that you need to learn in regards to dog training. You have to have a lot of love for working with your dog. You have to have a compassion for wanting to do this kind of thing with dogs because it's an art. It's an art of becoming connected to the animal, almost as if they're your brother and sister kind of thing, part of the family. Bella's over there going crazy now, chasing something. But that's what you want to do. Love is your primary motivation here. It is love that will help you to work through all the challenges of dog training. And it's definitely love and compassion for the art of dog training and the fact that you want to see your dog succeed. That's going to be the basic motivator, well, actually the primary motivator. So I was talking about energy the last time on these notes before the tornadoes come in and took us away. Dogs can sense things, but what they're really sensing is your vibrational emotions. When you feel emotions, you're emitting some kind of energy that dogs automatically pick up on. They know that. They're on a level that we could be on if we actually centered ourselves more and became connected more with the dog. But the animals are already there. That's their secret language. The life force energy. So that's why I was speaking about Bruce Lipton, the biology of belief. He talks a lot about the energy and consciousness, and there's a lot to learn there. That if you adapt that to animals, it'll be interesting because it allows you to make that connection on that level. So you should spend a little time actually working on those techniques so that you can become more centered, like an Aikido master, so to speak, and just make that connection with your animal. That's why I also spoke about the secret life of plants with Peter Tompkins, because the interesting thing when he hooked the polygraph machine up and discovers that plants register alarm feelings, they can feel feelings too. They basically are picking up on your attention, and your attention is a vibrational energy that they pick up on. So that's a good example of what animals automatically pick up on. That is their secret language. So becoming more knowledgeable in that kind of understanding of energy on a subtle level is really important. It helps center you. It also helps you connect with the animal more. So between that the formal drills, playing games, you can become 110% successful in training your dog.
Get him, Mama. That's a giant alligator. It came from the Amazon. It swam upstream. The big crocodile. Atta girl. Come on, Ma. Bring him in. Atta girl, hey. It's sinking. You lost it. Oh, no, we're going to have to call the fire company. There it is right there. It's right there. Good. Good girl. There you go. Yeah. Come on, Ma. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on. That's right. Come on in. It's too cold. That's way too cold. That's enough stuff. Yeah, good, good. Good girl. Come on. You don't need that stuff.
Also, I had mentioned some of the fundamental behaviors that you need. You need to become centered, patient. You need to take the time. It's not a quick fix, like I said before. You need to spend that time every day with your dog on that level where there's a connection. So it does take a lot of patience. Time's real important. Repetition's super important because you want the dog to develop habits so that it's automatic.
Come on, Ma. Go. To the swamp. Zambezi swamp. Looking good. Let's see the Maestro 2.2.
So what I think I'm going to do is these notes were just kind of an overview of a lot of things, but I think I'm going to dig deeper into more notes, more behaviors, more training tips, and try to jot down some more notes, because the more I do it, the more I work with my dog on it, the more it benefits me too. And then share them with people, and hopefully we can get a whole community of people to make their dogs happy. That's what I want. I want to see all these dogs that people own happy pets, because they are part of the family and they deserve that. So I'm going to spend more time researching more of my books and DVDs. I am working on some more online courses, and hopefully I can take some more notes and put something better together. Hopefully I can jot down some bullet points, and we can post that and see if that helps a lot. And then people can just kind of get into their own routine and take it from there, basically, and work with their pets.
Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Come on. Hey. Somebody. Hey, girl, come on.
Good. Good girl. Yeah. It's okay.